Benjamin Perez, T.O.P magazine. I'm here with Cali Phaze. Cali Phaze, would you mind introducing yourself to the people? Give them a little bit of a description of who you are and what you do, please.
Thank you, man. I'm Cali Phaze, man. Basically, I'm putting together my album right now. I'm an up-and-coming artist. Hopefully, y'all get that Phase 1 that's coming soon. For me, Hula. That's all I'm repping on my shit, man. That's how we get it, man. T.O.P magazine. We fucking with y'all. It's all good, man.
Okay, so Phase 1. Is that kind of a little clever wordplay scheme that you did there? It's like Phase 1, step 1 to the game, like, you know, another step forward. Or what's the whole meaning behind Phase 1 album?
Well, basically, you got it. For me, it's like the first step. It's the, you know, the first debut of who I am and what I represent and, you know, what I'm about. Because most people will just hear a name and they're like, well, who the hell is he? You know, so this is my first introduction of what Phase is, basically. Phase 1, Cali Phaze.
What's it really going to be about? What are you going to be telling? You're going to be telling, you know, street shit, your life, street hood life. What are you going to be really talking about? Just like, you're going to be doing some opera? What are you going to be doing in this whole album here?
I mean, it's about life, period, man.
Yeah, right?
Shit get real, and motherfuckers don't know, like, about Oakland, and, you know, they hear shit on the news and all that crazy, but they don't know how it is actually living out here, you know? And I'm not just going to be on the negative, I'm also going to be on the positive aspect, you know, so... I don't know, it's gonna be crazy though. I'm talking about a lot of shit that most people don't touch on, man.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm really fucking with my self-made family though. You know, Solid gonna be on there. Solid's great. You know, that nigga gas. You know, he all over my shit. The whole Hula gang gonna be on there. I mean, y'all, like I said, y'all ain't heard him yet, so I'm gonna just wait till y'all hear him, and then y'all gonna know. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Kind of a little bit of a, I want to say like, you know, kind of a little detail, early detail. I don't know the exact word right now off the top of my head, but how would you say life is growing up for you in Oakland? A preview, there we go. Don't know, I didn't think of that. Go ahead.
Man, picture the craziest hood movie you've ever seen.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, and it's pretty much like that, bro. I mean, it ain't nobody jumping over tables and shooting at police and shit like that, but it's people shooting at police and shit like that, like. And I'm not saying I glorify that. I'm not saying it's a good thing, because I'm trying to do shit to get from out of that area. You know what I mean? I mean, of course I'm gonna put on for my city and everything, but at the same time, it is what it is. You know? And it's like, man, it's hard for especially a person of my color, of my description. Like, you know, people look at me right now on this camera and think, oh, that's a gangster right there. Nah, man, I'm not really about that. I mean, I carry myself a certain way, and that's just how it is, and that's how I express myself through my music. You know what I mean? So, it's what it is, man.
How would you describe yourself as an individual?
I'm hungry, man.
Hungry.
Like, I don't know, like, I went into this little slump of me just damn near giving up on music and shit, and that was when I wasn't really myself, you know what I mean? So I just kind of cleared my head, did what I had to do, and now it's just like I'm realizing, like, back to my younger days, 'cause I'm only 21.
Yeah.
But like when I was around 15, 16, you would never see me in the house. I'm always making music, I'm always doing something, I'm trying to get into something. Like, I wrote a business plan when I was 18. I got third place in a big ass competition, and nobody would know that about me just off, you know, looking at me or listening to my music. But it's like, man, like, I don't know. Now I got into this mode where it's like, if I'm a man and I can make things happen for myself, and I can make anything happen if I put myself in that direction. You know what I mean? So that's where we're going with this mixtape. I mean, well, not this mixtape, this album. Yeah. So, man.
Is it going to be a free album? Is it going to be a for sale album? How are you going to be putting that out?
Well, it's kind of being debated, you know. I kind of wanted it to be like a free thing, but then again, I mean, we work hard for our music, man. So it's like, we paying money into this shit, so.
And the fans have to learn to respect the artist more.
Exactly. But then on another note, I'm nobody right now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm coming up. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I got a buzz in my area. I got a buzz here and there, but that buzz ain't big enough right now. You know what I mean? But it's coming. It's coming real soon, I'm telling you, man. That self-made album dropping, The Rise, that's coming real soon. Solid, he about to drop an album. Joski about to drop an album. And all these names that I'm naming, y'all gonna hear about them real soon. I'm telling you, if you ain't already heard, it's coming, man.
Cali Phaze, Phase 1, is your target located?
All over, man. It's like, I don't know. I don't like to be on one genre of music. I want to express myself in all aspects of music. You know, like I want to talk about good things, maybe with a female, and you know, bad things, living in the projects and shit like that I really did, and you know, really had to live in that shit.
Yeah.
And you know, just certain stuff like that, man, because it's like not enough people talk about that. It's like nowadays it's all about the dancing and doing drugs and smoking and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying I've never been there, you know, but I'm not about to glorify it like that's all there is to life.
It's not all about those specific topics.
Right.
There's more important topics that you would like to address and let the people know more about.
Yeah, man. Yes.
Who would you say are your inspirations?
Right now, man, I'm following my nigga Currency, man. That's like, as far as, if you mean by, as far as somebody who's already out there or something, then that's the first thing that came to my head. Yeah. You know, I kind of look after his hustle, you know. Like, I respect what he does. Yeah. He's an independent artist, and that's kind of what my camp is focused on. We're independent. We want to, you know, make our own team to where everything is controlled by us. I'm not about to be nobody public. You know what I mean? I'm not about to work for the radio station. And that's kind of, you know, his kind of goal, you know, in this whole shit, and that's kind of who I look after, you know.
What about Bay Area-wise? Who do you kind of look after, or look up to?
Quote me when I say this. The only person I think still doing it for the Bay, and like, my nigga E40, man.
Yep.
My nigga E40, man, because that nigga, bro, he's still coming, bro. And it's like, I don't really, man, I mean, I respect these young niggas that coming out now, you feel me? Because everybody got to do their own thing, but he's a vet, man. He been carrying us for a minute, man. I ain't heard nobody else from out this way fuck with him. I mean, he from Vallejo, but he fucks with the Bay tough, you feel me? And it's like, man, I don't know. That's how I feel about that one.
Yeah. Basically, what I want to kind of know is, what are the next necessary steps for you to take to make it to the next level?
Man, material, man. Nobody, you ain't got nothing to show nobody gonna see you. We just putting out shit, mixtapes, albums, videos. We just shot a video today.
Yeah.
Like, that's how it is, man. We just gotta work, man.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, people gotta hear us. Once people get that vision that we got and hear that shit that we make, man, it ain't no turning back.
Yeah. Before we end the interview, do you have any shout outs?
Oh man. Shout out to Hula Gang, feel me? Y'all already know, man. It's our time, man. Shout out to first of all, my bad, I'm giving out of the guy, but man, shout out to Quake Beats. Look him up on YouTube. Make the craziest shit you ever heard. Shout out to Los. He run the whole Self-Made Family, man. Shout out to Solid, man. Shout out to, man, Gil. Shout out to Gio. Shout out to Joski. Man, I could go on forever and ever and ever, man. Just shout out, man. And that's it, man. Cali Phaze, Hula. That's it, man.
Benjamin Perez, T.O.P magazine here with Cali Phaze. Exclusive interview. Thank you. Stay tuned. Bay Area Compass affiliated.
Out.